play-by-play?
Todd, how quiet was it yesterday in the afternoon? Wasn't it lovely?
You're going to be great.
That made up for me, though.
That's all you got. That's it. It might work, I'm not sure.
Is it just the one?
Yep. Sorry, bud.
Alright, let me get my way off of Casey, you might not be able to do it. That's alright. I think I'm starting to go a little sick.
What's that?
I might be starting to go a little sick.
Ah, well maybe you should. You can, that's wireless. You can work from over there if you need to. Actually, if you get your if you run the power and all that stuff, we might be able to make that work.
What if I like did it with Casey and pass it back and forth? Am I on? We'll turn it on the next whistle at the end of the first period.
Yep. If you would just turn that thing on.
Welcome in, everybody. We finally have some commentary here for you, starting with the second period between the Peters Township Indians and the Glenbrook South Titans, playing in the semifinal of the Hoosier Cup here on the Olympic rink. As there's an icing right off the bat by the Titans, I believe. Or maybe that's not an icing, but my name is Dylan Ward. I'll be joined here by Casey Crable. Been watching a lot of hockey this weekend, and today it comes to an end. Erickson for GBS loses the face-off. Comes outside the zone. Brad Southwood will dump it in all the way down behind the net occupied by Kyle Thomas of Peters. Stolen away by Dolby. It'll come here to the near side where it's grabbed by Ryan McKenna. Kovac couldn't hang on to it, so instead Jackson Hill stole it and will ring it around the boards for Boland. (1-1) here the score in the second period. In the first period, it was Peters that struck first, and then Glenbrook South that tied it. South's leading point producer, Ban, fires, and that's stopped by the goaltender Kyle Thomas here in the second period. So Casey, since we didn't have much commentary in the first period, do you want to just really briefly fill us in on what we missed?
Yeah, you know, two solid teams. I think we figured that out pretty early. You know, these teams match up against each other pretty well. Peters Township, they have a very strong first line. They have a lot of speed as well. We've seen that pretty quickly. But a really strong period from both teams, special teams wise. GBS, they had one opportunity on the power play, capitalizing. Dolby shot a puck in from the point, deflected in by Erickson. And Peters Township scored on 5-on-5. So both teams showing some really good promise right now. But really like the way these two teams match up.
So it's dumped all the way down by Alexander. Luke Winger, the goaltender on the other end for the Glenbrook South Titans. Right in front, Kovac, his shot gets blocked on its way. Rebound goes back out to the left point, and Jack Bozick just barely couldn't keep it in. Grabbed by the Titans. Here comes Erickson, dumping it down left wing side. It'll go all the way below the goal line. Erickson gets it back, and the Indians will steal it away. Kovac could not get it outside the zone. Titans keep it alive here in the second. And now Peters Township. That pass missed Kovac, and it will be an icing against Peters with 12:43 to go in the second. Thanks so much for tuning in to Pittsburgh Hockey Digest all weekend long. It was me, Dylan Ward, and Max Anderson. Yesterday for 5 straight games. Max will not be joining us here for this game. We hope that for the nightcap, or rather the afternoon cap, championship game where it'll be one of these two sides plus either Culver Academy or North Allegheny playing for the title. Sub attempt by Peters. Winger thought he had it. It gets loose, and the Indians will take it into the near corner. Here's Mertens. Gave it to Stauffer. Stauffer takes a right circle shot. That goes into Winger's glove. He hangs on with 12:14 to go in the second period. South and tied at 1 here in the semifinal. The 4th game for both these teams in the tournament. Winner of this will go to the main rink this afternoon. 1:15 start here local in the East Coast. Freemuth will get it to Ban. And it's intercepted by Mertens. Mertens over the blue line. It's got Slavin too. He takes the shot himself, and it goes wide. Adrian Sokol in the near corner. We'll play it to the far side for Kneeling. Kimberling, and gets it down low for Mertens. Now back for Kimberling. He takes a shot. That's blocked by Zach Freemuth. Mertens gets it back. His shot blocked. Freemuth will look to spring ahead Southwood, but He was not able to receive that pass in time. Brad Southwood with the puck right now, 28 in white as he heads off the ice. He's scored in every game this tournament. Scored 2 goals in a couple of games as well. Mason Dolby will play that one out to center ice for Woods. It gets tipped all the way down by Peters Township. And all the way back down it comes. Winger way out of his net to play that, and he won the race right there with Kazarowski. Wojula to the far side. Ben Mann couldn't hang on, so it's dumped out of there by the Indians. Come all the way to the near side here with 10:40 to go in the second. Mason Dolby over the blue line. He'll take the first shot. It's blocked in front. Rebound, Dolby will grab it left point. Down low, Wojula right in front for Mann. Couldn't get a hold of it. Then Mann tried another tip, but that one wouldn't go either. 10:23 in the in the second. 1-1 between these two sides. Casey, what have you noticed here in the second?
Well, this period seems to be the Indians. The Indians have really dominated puck possession in the offensive zone, especially Mertens. A couple instances where he's behind the GBS goal line, just spinning away from defenders, doing a really good job of protecting the puck and not turning it over in the offensive zone.
Sokol to the far side, Callahan, then it's dumped into the Indians' end. Peters Township will get it out. Kovac couldn't catch up to that puck. He'll play it back for Alexander. Grabbed by the Titans. They'll dump this one all the way down. Alexander will pick it up for Peters with under 10 now in the second. Near side, Paul Mary. He plays it off the near boards, and it goes all the way down for Sokol. Intercepted by Ventura. He will tip it off the near boards and down. Chase after it himself, but Indians going to grab that one. Paul Mary tried to get it out of the zone, but it's kept in by Owen Almberg. Alexander now with the puck. He will dump that one down left side. Chasing after it, Paul Mary, being pressured by Almberg. Paul Mary will get it back out to the right point. Murphy just couldn't keep it in, and they're going to have to dump it down and reset. Almberg's pass stripped away by Malley. What a play. Now on the right circle, he takes a shot. It got blocked and deflected out of there, and Titans going to try and get it out here as Eric Steenstrup was kept in at the blue line and dumped down again by Peters. Sokol at the left wing corner will get that one to Almberg. Almberg skates through neutral ice, lost it to Tomko, and it's sent down into GBS's end where they will send it the length. Won't be an icing though with 8:25 to go in the second. Pass across. That's intercepted by a GBS stick. Peters will try and keep it in, but it's gotten out by the Titans. Now here comes Papalis. He shoots, he scores! Will Papalis with 8:08 to go in the second. What a snipe by the Glenbrook South captain, and GBS has their first lead of the morning.
A beautiful shot from the top of the left faceoff circle, closest to us. Will got a little bit of space cut in towards the center of the ice to get the defender off of him and just let a rocket go. Bar in on the right side. Goaltender unfortunately stood no chance. That was a beautiful shot, perfectly placed from Papalis.
That was the Titans' first shot on goal in what felt like a little bit of game time, but the captain capitalized, and it's a 2-1 game. Now let's see how Peters Township responds to that. Here's Jason Bann. He will get that one to Southwood. Being pressured right there by McKenna. Now over to Dolby. Left side. He shoots, and making the save right there was Thomas. Almberg will look to keep it in, but it just comes outside the blue line. He'll circle back into neutral ice. Look to enter the zone again, but all he can do is dump it down. Alexander takes a hit from Freemuth on the end boards, and Peters Township will get it out of the zone. They'll look to rush the other way, but Slavin couldn't pick up that pass. So here comes Dolby. Dolby then takes a big hit from Alexander on the near side half boards with 7:09 to go here in the second period. Slavin in his own defensive end will play that one off the near boards. Looking right there for Murders, but just out of his reach. And instead, it will be an icing for the Indians. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the second. It was Peters Township that struck first. Glenbrook South with 2 unanswered to make it a 2-1 lead. Hill gloved it down, took a left point shot. It's turned away by Thomas. Rebound goes to the far boards, Bolin. Hill wanted it, Ventura grabbed it instead, and that pass tipped away by Cassiola, excuse me. Now it's gotten out of there by the Indians. They might have a 2-on-1. Cassiola, but a nice stick by Jackson Hill, number 93 White, to get that away from him. Prevent a scoring chance for Peters. That's going to be a delayed offsides. Indians will have to tag up, and GBS is free to grab possession and make a plan here. Ventura sidesteps Kazarowski and will backhand that one into the zone. Peters will come the other way, chasing after the puck there. And shooting was Ness, but Winger made the save. Feel like in the last couple of minutes here, I haven't been talking much about the goaltenders. Neither team has been firing shots that force the goaltender to make a save. We're seeing a lot of block shots in this game and a lot of shots that miss the net. Erickson takes a big hit in the corner by Woods. Now to the point it goes. Sokol shoots, and getting a piece of it was Thomas in net. Both these teams 3-0 in this tournament. Glenbrook South from Illinois and Peters Township from Pennsylvania. A couple of top-tier teams in their own respective states go at it, and that's way off sides. I was going to say it if the official didn't, so the whistle sounds. 5:04 to go here in the second period. Titans with a 2-1 lead. Here's a neutral zone face-off at the circle closest to our camera position. Looked like Peters won it, but then GBS was the one that grabbed the puck. Stolen right back, Kovac. He comes into the zone, puts a backhander just wide, but that fooled Winger. Alexander then from the right point will fire that one down. It takes a hop and goes into Winger's glove, who chooses to hang on for the freeze. Now under 5 to go here in the second before we take a break and switch ends one more time. Again, the championship game right here at the same link you found us at this time. That'll be at 1:15 Eastern. 3 out of the 4 teams in the semifinal are in Eastern time zone, but if you're watching as a Glenbrook South fan and are in Chicago, the Chicago area I should say, that'll be a 12:15 start. Make sure you got aware of that and you don't miss the first hour of your game. .434 to go here in the second period of action. Glenbrook South has the lead as a designated home team over Peters Township Indians. Glenbrook South finished as the 2 seed of the final 4 teams. Peters has the number 3. Over on the other rink as we speak, it's the 1-seeded North Allegheny against number 4 Culver. All teams went 3-0. The tiebreaker was decided with the points per period model. Here's a potential odd man rush. Malley passes right in front, getting a piece of it. Tomko, the freshman, but Winger comes across and makes the big save. Casey, I want to talk a little bit about number 28 in red and black today, William Tomko. He is a freshman on this Peters Township team, and keep in mind that this is a very highly ranked team in Pennsylvania, if not the number one. I can't remember if they are number one, as we get indication that they're number 4, but still to be that great in the team of Pennsylvania. Tomko, as a freshman, has the most points on the team. How often do you see that?
Yeah, not often you see freshmen at this level step up and have a big role. I mean, obviously, as you said, number 4 team in Peters Township. There's obviously a lot of talent. You've noticed a lot of guys in this game to this point, not even just Tomko, that you can tell they have some skill. And I'm honestly not surprised to see that Tomko is one of the leading point getters on this team. He's a very talented player, and his name keeps finding a way to be around the puck.
There's a shot by Erickson, one of the goal scorers here today, but it goes wide. And now a potential 2-on-1. Here's Kovac on a breakaway. He shoots. Not sure if Winger gets a piece of that or not, but no goal regardless. Wow. Now Woods will come over the blue line, throw that one down to the left corner. Freemuth fighting for the puck in a scrum against the boards. McKenna at the point. This pass tipped by Tomko before it got to Alexander. Now just 2:38 to go in the second period of play. And 2-1 GBS, as you see on the scorecard on your screen. Now there's Papolis, another goal scorer for the Titans. All he can do this time, dump it down, left wing side. There to grab it, Ryan McKenna. Play it ahead for Mertens. Here comes Mertens into the zone, right wing. Being double teamed right now, but goes back for McKenna, who tried a shot, blocked by Southwood. Now here comes Ban the other way. Ban takes a shot, just blockered away by Thomas at the 2-minute warning here in South Bend. Slavin will backhand that one on net from the neutral zone. Winger will play it. Alexander couldn't keep it in. Southwood looks to steal, but Alexander was strong on the puck. He'll get it down low, Jackson Hill. Mertens, right circle, takes a shot. It hit the side of the net. Rebound goes to Ness. He'll play it back to the point. Kimberling. Now Mertens. That one tipped by Ness, but didn't get a lot on it. Never even made its way to the net. Said Jason Ban from neutral ice will send a knuckle puck down. Forced to make a more difficult save than he anticipated was Thomas, but he did regardless. Now here's Jackson Hill back in his own zone to the far side, Almberg. Erickson takes a shot, getting a piece of it. Thomas, maybe he was going higher than that anyhow. We'll get it all the way down into GBS territory with 45. Papolis couldn't hang on to that puck, takes a spill, and Erickson will backhand that one down into the Peters end. Played it off the near boards and down into South territory. I'll do that again. Almberg there to receive it with 20. GBS looking for some insurance before the break. Peters looking for a tie. 10 on the clock here. It's dumped down into the GBS end. It'll go below the goal line where Almberg plays it behind his own net. And the Titans content here with running out the clock. And that's going to do it for the second period of play. In the second period, it was just one goal. It belonged to William Papolis, number 23, White. He took the lead at what was then a 1-1 game. We'll take a break. Casey, before we do that, what were your thoughts on the second?
Definitely a more solid period from both teams. Not many chances, as you said. The only goal scored by Papolis. That was really one of the few shots for Glenbrook South in the period as well. Both teams really doing good. Great job at the blue line. making it hard on, well, both teams making it hard on each other to really get anything solidified in the offensive zone to retain puck possession and to have sustained offensive zone time. So it's impressive to see how both defensive groups have stepped up, obviously against two really talented forwards.
All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the intermission. You're listening, or actually watching, Pittsburgh Hockey Digest presented by 10 Band TV. Welcome back, everyone, to Pittsburgh Hockey Digest, here presented by 10 Band TV. Our Hoosier Cup coverage continues with the 6th game we've broadcasted this weekend and in the last 24 hours. My name is Dylan Ward. I'm joined by Casey Crable here for this game between the Glenbrook South Titans and the Peters Township Indians. The winner of this will play at 1:15 Eastern this afternoon in the championship game against either Franklin Regional or Culver Academy, currently going at it over on the other rink to determine the other spot in the championship game. So here through 2 periods, it was Peters that struck first in the first period, and then Glenbrook South tied it later in the first, and that was it for 1. Then in the second period, GBS took the lead, and that's where we stand right now at a 2-1 scoreline. So with 15 minutes on the clock here in the third, Casey, what are you looking for out of both teams here in the final period of play?
Well, for Glenbrook South, you got to just continue on your onslaught. You got the lead as it is. You got to continue to play hard in the defensive zone, protect the puck. You also got to protect Luke Winger. For the Indians, you're getting a lot of golden opportunities. You're doing a lot of things right. You're doing a great job of getting, here and then. You're getting breakaways with one-on-one with a shooter and a goal and Luke Winger. The easiest thing to look at it for the Indians, and it's not easy to do, you got to beat Luke Winger. They've gotten a lot of opportunities to this point, and they're going to continue to get some. But it's just that 6th man back there that's been really tough for them to beat so far. For Glenbrook South, continue to play the way you are, and you got to continue to protect the puck. You don't want to go on to you want to avoid being on special teams, so you want to avoid getting on the penalty kill. But this is a great test again for both teams.
No doubt about that, Casey. It's been quite a battle here this morning. Both these sides, not just lucky enough to advance to the semifinal, but lucky enough to play here on Monday at 8 a.m. instead of sitting in a classroom to start the week. Now GBS looks to pressure, but is stolen away by Kimberling. Stauffer will send it ahead. Mertens turns on the Jets. Here's Slavin with the puck. They'll send it back, and they couldn't keep it in the zone. Paplis tries to steal that puck ahead, but he's being double-teamed and not able to, so he'll play it back. Long pass by Sokol finds Eric Steenstrup. He'll fire that one below the goal line, and Kimberling will grab it. Play it back for Woods. Now Stauffer will fire an arcing shot down on Winger's net. He'll grab it out of the air with the glove and freeze play. Just 56 seconds into the third. GBS with a 2-1 lead over the Peters Township Indians in South Bend, Indiana. Notre Dame practice rink. The Olympic size ice. Same distance from goal line to goal line, but a little bit wider out there. That puck missed Southwood, and so it'll be an icing against the Titans. .23 here local time. This game began at 8:15. It's been a long weekend of hockey for both these sides, but as tiring and as exhausting as it's been, they hope there's more to be played this afternoon. Down into the corner it goes. Kovac got it in front, and it's stolen away by Freemuth. Then McKenna will dump it down into Titan territory. Ban right by his own bench will play it here to the near side for Southwood. He will get that one by McKenna and dump it down below the goal. Freemuth from behind the cage, playing it off the end boards down to the corner. And a big hit by Southwood right there against Carson Alexander. Also going down, Ben Kovac. And now GBS in their own end with 12:53 on the clock. That puck missed Callahan, so instead it'll go back. And playing it off the near boards, Kimberling. All the way down it goes once more behind Luke Winger's goal line. Ventura dumps that one all the way down, chasing after it, Callahan. Matt Callahan feeds it to the slot, looking for Ventura, but that's stolen away. Now here comes Richard Woods the other direction. Woods right in front, and a shot hit the side of the net. Rebound, they try and poke it through Winger. He stands his ground and will make not one, not two, but 3 stops in a key moment of the game.
Yeah, that's huge for Glenbrook South. I'll scramble in front of the net, and for Glenbrook South, that's been a pretty bad area throughout the tournament and all year for them. But the Indians just scrapping at it in front of the net, unable to find the loose puck and stuff at home. And Luke Winger fortunate again, and also pretty aware to find that loose puck and just get the body in front of it.
Back underway, Woods takes a right point shot. There's another Winger save. 12-11 to go in the third period. Titans hanging on to a 1-goal lead here on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish practice rink in South Bend. Winner will play on the main rink where they actually play their games later on this afternoon. Watching from the East Coast, that'll be at 1:15 from Central Time, 12:15. That shot, Thomas got a piece of it, and losing an edge right there, Steenstrup, he goes colliding into the end boards. Now Ness poked it ahead of Finn Boland. All the way down it goes. Jackson Hill at the corner will feed it over to the opposite side for Will Papalis. McKenna will dump that one down near side. Steenstrup got it stolen away by Mertens. He turns on the Jets. Mertens pulls up, looks for an option, goes down low. Now back to the point for McKenna. He takes a shot, and Winger saw it all the way and makes the stop with 11:07 to go in period number 3. GBS with 2 unanswered goals after the Peters Township Indians struck first, and it's a 2-1 game. Freemuth and Mertens at the face-off dot. Mertens won it and put it down low. Now the Titans get it out, but all the way down, it'll be an icing against the team in white sweaters. Face-off at the dot to Luke Winger's left. The right wing circle of the attacking zone for Peters. Southwood near side. Get that one out to neutral ice. He was looking for his line mate in Van, but couldn't find him. He'll take it in himself. Southwood takes a shot. That missed the net and goes off the end boards. Here's Mertens. Tries to get around Sokol. He could not. Freemuth intercepted. Now here comes Mertens the other way. Passed through a couple of legs, but never got to its intended target. So here comes Ban into the zone. Ban tries a shot. He gets tied up, loses his stick, and falls on the ice. And Jason Ban's stick sends that puck back into Peters' territory. Steenstrup now with the puck. Got it around one, now another, and he takes a shot, just missed the net wide to the right. Beautiful move by 40 White. Eric Steenstrup to get around 2 defenders and get a shot off, never hit the target though. Meanwhile, an offsides with 9:26 to go in the third. What a move right there though by Steenstrup.
Yeah, great move by Eric. You can see the patience. He slowly came in to the offensive zone on the closest wall to us. Made a beautiful toe drag to get some space in center ice to cut across the slot. Took a nice shot, just missed the left side of the net.
Kovac dumps that one down from neutral ice directly on net. So we get down to 9:16 to go in this third period. Here's Eric Steenstrup again. He gets hit into the boards, and this time Kimberling able to stuff him. He does get it back, though. Tomko intercepts. That puck stolen away by Papalis to Erickson. Now to Steenstrup, but he couldn't hang on. Now here comes Malley into the zone. That's into Winger's glove. Wouldn't have counted anyway. And now I think that Peters Township is going to be guilty of an interference call on that. Not sure if our camera picked it up, but that hit on Eric Steenstrup into the far corner. And Woods will have a seat. So, Casey, since I wasn't here for the first period, I don't know if we had any power plays in the first, but at least since the first period, this is the first special teams we've had in the game.
Yeah, it's a similar setup to the first one. GBS is in the offensive zone from the left side faceoff dot. And right off the draw on the first power play, Dolby fired it into Erickson for a tip. And that was the first goal for Glenbrook South. So GBS 1-for-1 on the power play today. This is going to be a big 2 minutes for these guys.
So they scored it once with a man up. Let's see if they can do it again. That shot just misses wide. Almberg will fire. Southwood got a piece of that. Tomko will get it out, looking for Malley. He found it. Short-handed, here comes Peters, but a big hit by Almberg against Malley into the far boards. Now Southwood on the power play rush, drops it off to Ban. Ban got that one right in front, and eventually all the way to the net. No one could really get a good shot on it, and Thomas will cover it up. 1:22 to go on the penalty. By the way, over on the other rink, it's the North Allegheny Tigers with a 2-1 lead over at Culver. 1 minute to go. Winner plays that. Winner of this, plays the winner of that game, I should say. Here comes Erickson. He steps over the blue. His pass intended for Papalis is stolen away by Kovac. He will dump it down all the way into the Titans' end. Here's Jackson Hill with it. Hill gave it to Steenstrup, far side center ice. It's been a great PK so far for the Peters side, but here comes a South chance. Hill's shot deflected away. That almost rolled into the net, just went wide. Thomas got a piece of it. Here's Hill again. His pass intercepted. Peters going to get it out of the zone. And Casey, what's kind of funny is during this South power play, you get the feeling that it's been Peters outplaying them with a man down. So here comes Southwood. He shoots. That just missed the top crossbar of the net. Out of the box comes Woods, and we're back to 5-on-5 play. So GBS successful in their first power play, unsuccessful there. Ban, his pass intercepted, so here comes McKenna. He will dump it down on the left wing side. Goes behind the net of Luke Winger, back to the right point. Peters will get it back, trying a shot. That gets blocked in front. So there is Freemuth. He'll play that one off the sideboards. And another icing waved off. Less than 6 to play here. GBS close to a championship slot this afternoon. Peters needs 1 to tie, 2 to win as it stands right now. Almberg will fire that one down into the zone, off the end boards. Eric Steenstrup, intercepted by Peters. Off the near boards, Erickson lost it. So here comes Kovac, and a shot comes in by Peters, and Luke Winger gonna make the stop with 5:21 to play in the third period. Casey, it's crunch time for Peters Township. They are gonna need to find a goal quickly, and they've got to start thinking about pulling Thomas out of the net. If you are a head coach at this level, about when do you pull your goaltender if you're down by 1?
Well, I'd say for Peters, especially with as much pressure as you've been generating without the fact of the extra skater, just 5-on-5, I'd say with a minute 30, that'd be the ideal place for Peters Township. They've been playing really well. They're doing the things they need to do. They killed off the penalty very easily. I mean, it didn't look like GBS had many chances. They didn't generate a whole lot of pressure, but you know, they're still down. They still got one guy to get behind, and they've yet to do it since the first period.
To enlighten you viewers out there, Casey is talking about the Glenbrook South goaltender, Luke Winger. It's been such a solid asset for the team all season long. Now Dolby, we give it to Ban. Ban into the zone. Being pressured by Kimberling. As they got it to Southwood behind the goal line. Southwood back to the point, Holmberg. Holmberg to the circle, Ban one-timer, and what a save made by Thomas. Unbelievable from the Peters Township goaltender to keep it a 1-goal game.
That was a beautiful save on a Jason Ban one-timer as Jason gets leveled and draws the penalty on the hit from Woods of the Indians, but a missile of a shot from Jason Ban just about at the goal line. A one-timer on a pass from Almberg as Southwood curled around the net, dropped it off to the point, and Almberg had eyes down towards the goal line to find Ban, but a beautiful, beautiful save from the Indians netminder. That could be the save of the game for him to keep his guys in it with only 4 minutes to go. Now you're getting into crunch time, as you said, but a tough penalty to take for Woods. This is a huge penalty kill if you're the Indians.
Remember that stop if Peters comes back and ties it. So you mentioned Casey. A power play for GBS makes it a little bit more difficult to pull that goaltender, but by the time Woods comes out of the box, at the very least 2 minutes remaining on the clock. GBS looking to get some insurance here on the man advantage, but if you remember last time South had a power play, it was Peters that was truly more dominant during those 2 minutes. Casey, that Jason Ban shot that produced the save in question. I mean, usually at the high school level, you don't see those one-timers connect like that as perfectly as that one did. Almberg to Ban, he just got 100% of that puck. Almberg, Papelis, now Almberg. Down to Papelis, another one-timer, but that time it missed the net. Down to the left point, Dolby, near side Almberg. Down to the circle, Steenstrup couldn't hang on. A minute 15 remaining on the penalty. They will dump it all the way down. Winger will grab it and set it up for Dolby. 3 minutes now in the third period of play. Freemuth over to the slot. Southwood tried to get that one across to Ban. He could not. Southwood got it to Ban below the goal line, played it off the boards for Almberg. Almberg almost got his puck stripped and finally did by Mertens. Keep an eye on Thomas in net for the Peters Township Indians. And now Mertens gets it again. Well, short-handed, falls down in the corner. So here come the Titans the other way. Zach Freemuth over to the near side, Almberg. He shoots, another save made by Thomas, then Peters will clear. Now 2:09 to go in the third. We'll let you know when the goaltender is pulled. As Peters will desperately try and tie this thing up. No icing, and Wood steps out of the box. GBS with another unsuccessful power play. Hill just barely couldn't keep that in the zone. And that puck will go all the way out of play. 1:49 to go in the third. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a time here. Not sure if we're going to get it, though. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Casey, your prediction's correct. Thomas will head to the bench in about 20 seconds, assuming that Peters has offensive zone possession. Cassiola to neutral ice. Malley. Stolen away by the Titans. Erickson will float that one down to the net. And Thomas will put a glove on it, getting a freeze and a neutral zone faceoff coming up here. Exciting stuff. A 1-goal game in the semifinal of the Hoosier Cup. Glenbrook South from Illinois and Peters Township from Pennsylvania. And now there is that timeout. So Casey, starting with Peters, then Glenbrook South, what are you saying to your players if you're the coach during this timeout at this stage in the game?
Well, you can't afford to turn the puck over. You know, you're battling the time and 5 other GBS skaters. You got the empty net as well, you know. I mean, GBS, they've got 3 empty net goals this tournament, and all of them have been from neutral ice, so they obviously aren't having an issue getting into the zone or whether or not they even need to get that empty netter. So the Indians are going to have to be careful with how they want to play it. But it starts with puck possession. You got to get the puck in the offensive zone. You got to put a threat onto the GBS Titans. For the Indians, they've gotten behind the GBS defense quite a bit today. They've had a lot of quality opportunities. Again, the story we keep hearing is Luke Winger. You know, he's been really, really sharp today. He's made a lot of big saves and odd man rushes, one-on-ones with shooters. For the Indians, that's the last guy you got to get behind, and he's as tough as it is. That's the only way you can tie or win this game. You got to find a way to beat Luke Winger. You're doing a lot of things correct. That's probably the most frustrating part if you're on that Indians bench. They're generating the opportunities. He's just been better.
All done with the timeout. Now it's time for some hockey. 1 minute and 34 seconds to go in regulation time. Freemuth will take the face-off against Mertens. Drop of the puck is won by Peters. Neutral ice. There goes Thomas to the bench. 6 attackers out there for the Indians and an empty net to shoot at for the Titans. Here we go. 1:20 to go in the third. Tomko, near side corner. Will skate behind the net, being pressured by Allenberg. Got it to Stauffer. Stauffer now to Mertens. And right in on net, hacking and whacking are the Indians, and somehow finding a way to cover it up. Luke Winger with 1:04 to go in the third. GBS hangs on to their 1-goal lead. Looking for a championship berth this afternoon at 1:15. Mertens and Erickson will take the face-off on the near side circle. Face-off won by Peters. Still an empty net. Here's Tomko shooting. That gets blocked. Rebound. South will try and poke it out of the zone, but it's kept in by Mertens. Down to the corner it goes Malley. Now there's Slavin. That puck stolen away. Freemuth found Ban in neutral ice. Lost the puck. Freemuth keeps pressing. He's got the puck in Peters' territory, looking for a lane to the empty net, but he's being triple teamed into the corner right now. He's wasting time, though. Tomko will grab the puck and come up with the offensive rush for Peters. Now Stauffer steps into the zone. 27 to go. That puck stolen away by Freemuth. All the way down it goes, and it'll be a Glenbrook South icing. So now only 23.2 seconds to work with if you are the Peters Township side. Seen a lot of large margins in this tournament. I know that was the theme of the broadcasts yesterday, but we've got a 1-goal game here late between an Illinois and Pennsylvania team separated by roughly 700 miles. Here's Tomko. He takes a shot. That just missed. Rebound. They try and get it home. Stuffing. Where's the signal? Where's the puck? Somehow Luke Winger prevented that from going in. Oh my goodness. I thought that Peters was sure to get a goal right there. And Luke Winger has only allowed 1 goal in this game. He's probably been, in my eyes, Glenbrook South's MVP.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's no other way to describe it, what he's doing. He's putting his team on his back right now. He's had a lot of challenging shots against him, especially with the scrums in front of the net, the one like we just had. It's very difficult to find the puck when there's 10 guys looking to find it and tap it in. Just great composure from Luke Winger, and for the Indian side, it's just that you don't know what else you can do. You got to find a way to beat him somehow.
Face off at the far side. Empty net for Peters. 15 on the clock. Down by 1. Right in front, looking to find a lane. Dolby will play it all the way out. This is rolling towards the other side. Will it go far enough? It will. And the clock stops with 4.5. Peters Township gonna try a desperation shot here, but all is moot if they lose the face-off. This right here is the game in a nutshell. Only 4 seconds you need if you missed a majority of the contest. Peters Township scores, they're tied, and we're going to overtime. GBS looks to milk out these last 4 seconds. Erickson and Mertens getting ready for the face-off. It's pulled back by the Indians, and a desperation shot. Tomko blocked by Erickson. They're out of time, and the Glenbrook South Titans will play a 5th game of the weekend. They will go to the main rink at 1:15 p.m. this afternoon, and they'll have a date with North Allegheny or Culver, likely North Allegheny. But what a performance here this morning. Not just this morning by the Titans, but all weekend long, Casey.
Oh, yeah. The Titans were, the second they came in here, you could tell there was a different mindset for these guys. They scored 6 in the first game, which we haven't seen them do in a while, and the onslaught just continued. I can't remember exactly doing, but I'm going to take a guess that their plus-minus in this tournament is probably somewhere around +9. So anytime you're doing something like that correctly, you're doing a lot of things right. And especially, I'm very impressed with the GBS defense. They've been very, very sharp. That was one area that all year that's kind of been in question, and especially today, and let alone the rest of this tournament. They have been very, very good. They're starting to contribute on offense, as we've seen a lot of defensemen start to rack up the points. For Glenbrook South, you're getting hot at the right time, and I believe North Allegheny won on the other rink, so that'll be a rematch from the New York tournament in Jamestown Glenbrook South had, where Lucas Winger took the spearing penalty late in the third, which led to the Allegheny Lions, I believe? Tigers? Tigers. Allegheny Tigers winning that game 5-3, but a very, very well-played match here today. 2 very solid teams. For the Indians, they have a very, very good team. You can tell the Indians are very top-heavy, especially with their freshmen and Mathers. 2 very talented skaters that caught your eye all day. Their goaltender had played an unbelievable game, keeping his guys in it for as long as he could. Special teams on both sides of the puck and teams were very, very solid, but a very, very enjoyable semifinal game today, and the championship should be even better.
Casey, when you say plus-minus, you're talking about goal differential, correct?
Yeah, goal differentials.
It'd be a +12 for the Titans in this tournament. They'll look to make that a little bit more. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. For my broadcasting partner today, Casey Crable, my name's Dylan Ward. Again, the final score, Glenbrook South 2, and the Peters Township Indians 1. GBS will play at 1:15 this afternoon. Same link, right where you found us the first time for that game.